ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवत् गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यै स्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। अमानित्वमदं विद्वम् अहिंसा क्षान्तिरार्जवम् आचार्योपासनं शौचम् स्थैर्यमात्मविनिग्रहः इन्द्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अनहङ्कार एव च जन्म मृत्यु जरा व्याधि दुःखदोषानुदर्शनम् Amanitvam, a person who doesn't have self-glorification. Amanitvam, adambitvam, a person who never pretend I am something. Adambitvam, ahimsa. Yesterday we have seen two things, ahimsa and kshanti. So ahimsa means at all three levels, we never hurt anyone. It's called ahimsa. Himsaha means to hurt. Ahimsa, one who never hurt anyone. And why should we not hurt anyone? So we have seen yesterday a universal law. It's called dharma. This universal law, the name is dharma. So sometimes people ask which dharma you are followed. So this is not this dharma. But here the meaning of dharma is universal, need not to teach anyone. Even this universal law. And definition of this universal law is one who what we don't like, we should not do to others. Swasya pratikulani. Swasya means oneself. Pratikulani, which we don't like. Anyesha, for others, na achare, should not perform. This is the simple, common definition of universal law, dharma. And we have seen dharma is considered like a big tree. If we rub ourselves with the trunk of the tree, we only hurt. Same way, if we hurt the dharma, then dharma tree won't hurt, we only hurt. So in any way, it will come back to us. We have hurt someone, then someone will hurt us. This is one. And second thing we have seen, word is like a bank. Whatever we are deposited in bank, same thing we will receive. If we are keeping good values, if we are sharing good things among the world, then good thing will come to us. If we are spreading anger in the world, then we will get anger from other people. So what I reap, so same thing I will reap. So what I sow, that I will reap. And this is very important for Vedanta, because whenever we hurt someone, at that time our mind is impulsive. An impulsive mind cannot take proper decision. That's why ahimsa is must for one who are interested in any spiritual path. And last one we have seen, what even food. Today also I've forgotten, but I would like to show. Let me try 1 minute. Chandogya is, see somewhere, let me know. छंदोगे से see Chandogya Upanishad. It is given in this chart. This is Chandogya line only. Ashitamannam Tredha Vidhiyate. Ashitam means what we have eaten. That annam. Tredha means in three parts. Vidhiyate. It divided into three parts. One is called Sthavishtaha, another is called Madhyamaha, and last one is called Anishtaha. Sthavishtaha is called grossest, Madhyama means middle one, and Anishtaha means subtle. So three part. This grossest part is called Purisham, means stool. It go through by our excretion. Madhyamaha, it becomes a mouse, what we eat, it converted into meat. Our mansa, not other. And last one is Anishtaha, what we have eaten, it affects to our mind, manas. So generally people think it never affect our mind. So whatever eat, and even this whatever eat, it make healthy our mind. So to prove this, our food makes our mind healthy. So that Shvetaketu, in this Chandogya Upanishad, Shvetaketu is the student and father's name was Uddala. So Shvetaketu, he asked, how can I accept whatever we eat makes our mind healthy? Then this teacher and father, both are one and same. The father asked to Shvetaketu, you please come in front of me and chant whatever you want. Whatever you know, even not want, whatever you want, or whatever you know, please chant in front of me. So Shvetaketu has chanted everything, whatever he knows, in front of father. Then after that, father says, okay, now you stop eating. For 15 days, you have to drink only water, nothing else. So fasting for 15 days. So Shvetaketu did fast for 15 days, and after 15 days, he again comes back in front of teacher, and teacher has asked, you chant what you have chanted before 15 days. Then he tried to remember, but nothing comes in mind, because his mind is not healthy. And why his mind not healthy? Because he didn't eat anything for 15 days. So always, sometimes people say, I will make fast. So it's never recommended by one who are studying. At that time, fasting is not allowed. So, because annam always make our mind healthy. Anishta, it affects. If we eat green vegetable, it also affects our mind. If we eat vegetarian, it affects our mind. If we eat non-vegetarian, also it affects the mind. That's why Shastra says you should be ahimsa. You should be follow ahimsa, add also food level. That's why ahimsa is very necessary in annam. Second thing, it is not here, but still I would like to share, even that Guru says whatever you drink is also divided in three. Apaha pita tredha vidhiyate. Apaha means water, pitaha means drink. So whatever you drink is also divided in three. Tredha means in three. One is called Sthavishtaha, again grossest. Another is called middle one, Madhyamaha. And last one is called Anishtaha, very subtle. That grossest part will go from urine outside. Madhyama part, what we drink, it makes our blood. So what we drink, it makes our blood. And last part, what we drink, it makes healthy our prana. So our prana becomes healthy because of water only. That's why Father Uddalaka said to Shvetaketu, I have asked to drink water. So your prana can be sustained, but if you want it, everything will go. So all water and food is very much necessary in our life. So prana. And third one, he says, whatever we eat oily part, this oily part also have been divided in three parts after digestion. So he says again, sthavishtaha, what we eat is also this ashitam tejas, means oily, like ghee, oil, everything. Is sthavishtaha, madhyamaha, and last one is called subtle. So what we eat, suppose ghee, it makes our bones healthy. That's why they say sometimes, at old age, if we cannot digest ghee, then old starts paining our joints. That's why. Then middle part of what we have eaten, oily, it makes our marrow. From bone marrow, our blood comes. So it's marrow. And last one, subtle part of what we have eaten, oil, it make our speech strong. Yes, in previous time, all kathakaras used to drink lots of ghee. They say because of this only we can speak properly. So this is all three. But right now I'm interested only this Ashitamannam Treda Vidiyate. So we should always be follow vegetation. So if we have eaten what I have said yesterday, if we have eaten something non-vegetarian, whatever fear inside of that chicken or whatever, it also comes in our mind because it is subtle thing. So that we have seen yesterday. Now, and another is Kshantihi. Yesterday we have seen one more value is called Kshantihi. And the meaning of Kshanti, what we call the Kshama, is called Kshanti only. And Kshama is not forgiveness, but we can say Kshama means accommodation. Accommodate people in our mind as they are, without our own coloration, without our own giving the judgment, this people is like this, better we can accommodate. It's called Kshantihi, Kshama. And why should we have this value of Kshama? Because yesterday I have told, there are many choiceless situations we have to face in our day-to-day life. And everything is not in our hand to change it. Then what can we do? So nothing, we have to accept. So I have written, this our birth and death is a choiceless situation. Our past, others' attitude to change others' mind, and even present. In this present, we cannot change people's mind. Everything, if we cannot change, so what is the solution? So we have to accept. Past also we have to accept. Our birth and death we have to accept. But we have to accept in both ways, either unhealthy way or healthy way. If we accept unhealthy way, then our mind always remain disturbed. And this disturbed mind cannot take again proper decision. Disturbed mind, nothing will stay. Even Gnanam won't stay. And if we accept each and every situation in healthy way, then our mind will be at peace, at calm, and it can do miracles. That's why choiceless situation, if we accept, is called Shanti. That we have seen, and I have put in our group also three lines prayer. And another aspect of Shanti or Kshama we have seen, if some person has decided, now I will change my attitude, I will change my thought process, everything I will change. But to change one person, one personality, it also takes time. Immediately person cannot change because whatever they have decided, but their old sanskara, again it comes surface and it won't allow. Still we give them benefit of doubt. If person again angry, something will happen, we can give him or her benefit of doubt, but we can accept the person. It's called Kshama, Kshanti. Now we are entering in fifth, I think, it's called Arjava. Very beautiful word, Arjava. There is a one word I have written, it's called Ruju. In Gujarati, they say Ruju is tender. In Hindi, I don't know, but I think Ruju is in Gujarati, we say very mrudu, very soft. But really speaking, the meaning of Ruju means straightforward. Then tasya bhavaha arjavam. Rujoho bhavam arjavam, whose mind is always with this rujuta, is called arjavam, and straightforwardness of what? Then we say Bhagavan has given again instrument to us, subtle body and gross body. In subtle body, we have two things. One is called mind, then speech, and last one is called our physical body. Generally, we think different, then we speak different, and lastly, we do different. So there is no alignment between our thought, our word, and our deed. So this person, we can't say is anarjava. This person is not straightforward. I have written one, there is a Suvichara. I have heard somewhere. He says, Mahatmanam. What is the mind of Mahatma? A great soul. How can we define this person is Mahatma? So he says, this person is Manasi Ekam. He is always in mind whatever he thinks. Manasi Ekam, whatever that person thinks. Vachasi Ekam. Vachasi means at speech level. He speaks same thing what that person has think about it. And Karmani Ekam. That person also does same thing what he speak, what that is think. So that person is called Mahatma. It's a good soul, but another is called Duratma. What is the meaning of Duratma? Manasi Anyat. He think differently. Vachasi Anyat. He speak differently. And Karmani Anyat. Who does differently. So there is no alignment. Then person may ask, what's the wrong in this? So I have given one example, there is an orchestra. There are many chorus. In many drama, there is many orchestra is sitting. There are many instruments are there. If we are enjoy this all orchestra well, they are playing in same tune. Then we can enjoy the orchestra. But each and every person, they starts playing their own instrument according to their own way. Then what will happen? Noise only. Same way, Bhagavan has given three instruments. This mind, this vacha, and kaya. If all three are playing in different way, then what will happen to us? There is always noise inside. We have to remember what we have to spoken to one person. We have to remember what I have to spoken to other person. And if we forget, then everything will be mess. So anarjo, in psychiatric people, we can say is a split personality. They say something, think different. And so this is not advisable even for worldly people also. The split personality won't help us. I know one person. Without any reason, she tells something, she does differently. I don't know why is her habit. Habit is swabhava. This is the example. There is in Ahmedabad, we have one apartment. And this Kalyani is lived to here. So this apartment was closed. So once we went Ahmedabad, we went to that apartment. Somebody has tried to remove that lock. Somebody has done something with lock. Then we are a little bit concerned. If people starts to know nobody is living here, then they may steal also. So one girl with us, she says to me, there are locks are available. If you touch siren rings. Everybody people knows that if siren is ringing, then everybody will ask and they may quote that person. Then I was very serious, so I asked, you please give me the address of that shop when these locks are available, this siren rings. Then she says, my sister has put in her house, so I will ask her where it available. Then I say, okay. Then after 2 hours, I have asked, have you called to your sister where this shop is available, so we can, because we were there only for 2 days in Ahmedabad, so we can purchase, we can buy. So she says, okay, right now she is busy, so she didn't pick up the phone. Then after 2 hours, again I have asked, did you call her? Then she says, no, something. Then after 2 hours, again I asked, but she says, I have asked my sister, but she says, now that shop is closed, it's not available. And I say, okay, no problem. But second day, we went to the shop for glasses. So in that shop, that a lady who are with us, her sister's husband was working there for eyes glasses. Having seen her, this strikes me again. So I asked her, you have kept this lock, no, which makes siren. I would like to buy that lock. Where it available? That person says, I'm a very simple person. He says, every month I earn only 30,000, 40,000. Why should I keep such lock in my in my doors? I never even think it of. But still people speak. It's called anarjava. Why? What for which reason? I don't know. Even if nobody knows such lock is available, nothing. But this is called split personality. That person, if after 6 months, if he asks, she says, there is a no such locks are available. I never speak like that. So it's there is a no, alignment. What you speak, what you do, it never gives your mind, never able to mind to keep quiet. So it's called split personality. So anarjam is very dangerous. So I have written here, is always noise inside. People cannot be at peace. And in our day-to-day life, to whom we can say is a split personality. So I have given one name, is Ravana. They showed Ravana has 10 heads. Really, it could be available Ravana has 5 heads. So what does it mean? So it says Ravana is multi-personality. He was scholar also, he was selfish also, even he was a devotee also, to show the multi-personality, like split personality. Ravana is multi-personality. To show this, they have shown 10 heads of Ravana. So multiple personality syndrome Ravana is. Sometimes he is a highly devotee of Lord Shiva. Then immediately he has fight with Vishnu. Immediately he fight with Indra. Sometimes he just kidnap many people and they kill them. Everything is multiple personality. And sometimes he starts to prepare Tandav Stotra. It is not easy. It is very beautiful he is prepared. So it is called multiple personality. So this type of personality can never be at peace. Is always on toe only. So Arjavam one has to develop. And I can say it is a one part of Satyam. In English, there is a one line is, what you think, so you speak, and same you do, then it will happen. Whatever you visualize in your mind, it will happen. But when it can possible, we live a such life. If you think different, if you speak different, and if you do different, nothing will happen. That's why Arjavam is very much necessary. So this is the quality of called Arjavam. Rujoho Bhavam Arjavam. And after that, Acharya Upasanam, Acharya Upasanam. Still vowel sandhi has not started. No? So Acharya Upasanam. Actually, Acharyasya Upasanam. If you translate literally, the meaning of Acharyasya Upasana means student has to meditate upon Acharya. Upasana means meditation and Acharyasya. So we can say a student has to meditate upon Acharya. Does it mean like that? So actually, the meaning of Acharya Upasana means a student has to meditate what Acharya has taught to the student. So Acharyasya Upadesham Upasana, that I have read today somewhere. Acharya is in Madhyam Padalopi Samasa. So Upadesham is just gone. So Acharyasya Upadesham, whatever Acharya is teaching us about Vedanta, about Gita, whatever, if you meditate upon that, so it's called Acharyasya Upasana, Upadeshasya Upasana. But still, first I have written the meaning of Acharya Upasana means this is a relationship between student and teacher, specific relationship. And when can it possible? When student starts living in Gurukula. And for some length of time, long time, if student starts living with Acharya, it's also called Acharya Upasana. And during this, what is the meaning of Acharya Upasana? What I have told, the meaning of Acharya Upasana means whatever I learn every day and I do, I relive in my mind. What I do is, whatever Upadesh I relive in my mind is called Acharya Upasana. It's not we have to press feet of Acharya. Generally, they have translate like this. Acharya Upasana means a person has to press the feet of Acharya. If there are 100 students, then what will happen to Acharya's feet? So it doesn't mean one has to press the feet of Acharya, but whatever Acharya has taught us, if we relive in the mind. In previous day, there are two things were there, VCP and another was VCR. What does it mean? Video cassette playing, no? And another is video cassette recording, with two things. So when Acharya is teaching, so at that time students should be like VCR. It should be recorded, VCR, video, cassette, recording, but where? Because video is live video. Cassette like a cassette, but record, where? It should be recorded in our mind. Then all class are over, then student has to go in his or her room. Then again they have to do what? VCP. VCP means video cassette playing. Then again we have to play, but where? In our mind. So really whatever Acharya has taught us during the class, that again we start thinking, it's called Acharya Upasana. Then only it stays. Yesterday, day before yesterday, there is a Om, we will see sometime, I don't know, but we used to say Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunatu. The first line of Sahana Bhavatu means Saha, Sa, then Ha is different. Na means now, and last one is Avatu. So actually is Saha, Ha, now Avatu is a Ayav Sandhi, because Navatu is there. But the meaning is Saha Ishwaraha, now means Asmakam, both of us, student and teacher, Avatu. May he protect us, both of us, student and teacher. So how can Ishwara protect student and teacher? So I say at the time of teaching. So how Bhagavan can say, protect us? So there is a two different matter. Student says, whenever class is going on, my focus should be in the class. If my mind goes out, then Bhagavan has not protected my mind. So student's prayer is, during the class, let, oh Lord, protect my mind so I can be focused in the teaching. Is the student part. But when teacher says Avatu, so what's the part of teacher? The meaning is Teacher also praying to the Lord. He says, "Oh Lord, while I am teaching, I should teach in such a manner my word should not fall between student and teacher. It should be goes in the student's mind. That type of teaching, teacher is asking from the Lord. He says, in same way, you protect me. Avatu." It goes like this, but sahana avatu, sahano punaktu, saha viryam karavavah. There is a third one, no? Saha, again, sa, ha, viryam. Karavavah. The meaning of viryam means let we put proper effort. Viryam is proper effort. So again, it is also prayer from both parts, student as well as teacher. So when student says, Viryam karvavahe, what does it mean? The student says, before, if class starts, if I go with preparation, today what teacher will teach, that portion, if I keep ready, rough idea, Suppose we studied for 3.5 years, we have to study Bhashyam. Every day we have to study Bhashyam of any Upanishad. So we know today 2 pages of this Bhashyam may be covered today, in roughly. So what I used to do, before start the class, I split all the sandhis. Then I like to do Anvaya of the sentences, and I would like to know the rough idea, the meaning of the sentence. That part I used to do. And then during the class we study. And again we go back to the class. Again I used to open the book. Whatever Swamiji has taught us, again I go through and I try to understand what is the meaning, real meaning I understood today. It is called Viryam Karva. When it can possible, when there is a bondage between teacher and student. If teacher teaches properly, then student put proper effort, even understanding also. Not only in the class, before the class and after the class, if we can do like this, so in my understanding is also called Acharya Upasana. We can give the respect to even Shastra also. And in this way, we are respecting our teacher also. Because whatever teacher putting effort, I'm just giving them. So it's called Acharya Upasana. So service, this is called surrender. In my understanding, surrender is we give away our ego and we try to surrender. It's called Acharya Upasana. In another meaning I have written, the meaning of Acharya Upasana means the frame of mind. The students have their own mind and they have in mind for the teachers. First, students should be surrender their personal ego. It's called Acharya Upasana. A student subordinate of personal likes and dislikes. Suppose I have heard yesterday somebody has give up, tea, Tata premium tea, something was there. If give up, why? Sir, right now I'm living in the ashram, so I should not give that much importance. So this is personal likes and dislikes we have given up. So in one way it's called Acharya Upasana. Even willingness to serve something without demand for return is also called Acharya Upasana. And if we take in general way, so we can say our attitude and respect and devotion towards. When we say there is a devotion towards Guru, it doesn't mean Guru, but we have devotion towards Shastra. Because Shastra never starts speaking in front of us. Shastra always speak through teacher only. So it says, if we see our face, if you have to see our face, where we have to show? We can see in the mirror only, no? So mirror is the medium to see our face. Same way, we would like to see our original nature, Swaswarupa. So how can we see our Swarupa? So they say the mirror is called Shastra. So we would like to see our own nature. So what is the mirror? The name of mirror is Shastra. But we don't know how to operate this mirror. This mirror is fine. If we stand in front of mirror, we can see our face. But a mirror of Shastra is like a mirror. We don't know how to operate this mirror. How can we see our face, our real nature in the Shastra? So we need one help. That help is called teacher or guru. So what guru does, he just unfold each and every word, and it conveys the vision of Shastra. So this mediator between Shastra and student is teacher. So whatever we have respect for Shastra, same respect if we have for teacher, then Gnanam can take place. Otherwise, is always fight in between. My teacher is, there is a one person, I should not, but there is a one person during our study, he has total resentment for his guru and teacher. Then we say, if why you are staying here, you should go. Without, we have so much anger towards guru, I mean teacher and acharya, nothing will go inside. It's better we can leave the place and we can feel better in that ashram we should study. Otherwise it doesn't work. So devotion is not we have to always fit the wash of Acharya's charanam. Padanam is not necessary, but devotion means we have respect for Guru because Guru is teaching Shastra, nothing else. It's called Acharya Upasanam. And last one I have written, what is the meaning of Acharya Upasanam? I think one day I have told, if student lives in Gurukulam for length of time, then there is a frequency set between teacher and student. If student is sitting in online class with shut off the video, even we cannot able to see the face of student, how can we understand everything is going in student's mind? But if student is sitting in front of us, then by seeing the student, even by with dealing with student, slowly Acharya can understand how is the student's mind, from where I have to start to teach them. This when frequency set is called Gurukul Vasaha, is called Acharya Upasana. So this is the shloka of 4th chapter Gita. What is the relationship between Guru and Shishya? So it's given here, Tat Viddhi Pranipadena Pariprashnena Sevaya Upadekshanti Te Gnanam Gnaninaha Tattvadarshinaha. The meaning is Tat Viddhi, that Gnanam, self-knowledge, you should know. Tat Viddhi, this Tat means Tat Gnanam, Viddhi, you should know. But how? Bhagavan, Lord Krishna says, Pranipadena. First one is called Pranipadena, second one is called Pariprashnena, and third one is called Sevaya. Student should go in front of teacher with Pranipatena. He should do Namaskara. Pranipata means salutation. Then Sevaya. Then person should do some seva, something is not pressing the feet. I always say seva means general help, something. That's sevaya. Then what will happen? What I said, there is a frequency set between student and acharya. And one day, if student says, now my acharya is comfortable, is in cheerful mood, then pariprashna. Then student has to ask. Immediately, if person enters in Gurukul Vasa and say, I have this question, then Guru says, you just sit here, then we will discuss. Even sometimes Somebody call us and say, you give me the meaning, I don't understand. It's not actually proper manner. We don't know why that person is asking, for which reason, but they are asked. But to question, this is necessary, pranipatam and sevaya. Sevaya means Gurukul Vasam. Then seva is possible. Pranipatena means little bit respect. Then if student asks, definitely Guru will reply. Then Bhagavan says, Gnaninaha Tattvadarshinaha Te Gnanam. That self-knowledge Upadekshanti. They will teach. So Gnaninaha, one who has a knowledge of all Shastra as well as even grammatical portion also is Gnanina, Shrotriyaha. And Tattvadarshinaha means Brahmanishtaha. One who has seen the truth is called Tattvadarshinaha. Such gurus, te gnanam. Such gnana udekshanti. So this is only the relationship between Acharya and Shishya. And last thing, when we were about to leave our Gurukula Vasa, when we have studied in Anaikati, then last Upadesha, Pujya Swamiji used to give us. Then he has asked us, okay, whatever we taught you in 3 years, you have to just spread this message among the society. This is our Guru Dakshina. We are never expecting something from you. If you give us, then it is called Acharya Upasana. This is also called Acharya Upasana. Some person say, no Guruji, I would like to live with you all the time. I can do seva. Swamiji said, no, you have to go. Even his foreigner is there, if anybody is there, he never kept with him. He says, you go and spread this vision of Vedanta in all over the world, because there are many students comes from different type from country. It's called Acharya Upasana. So this is called Acharya Upasana. And now, Shaucham. Shaucham means cleanliness. It comes from Shuchi. There is a one word is called Shuchi. Actually, Shuchi is called Pavitrata. But here we can take as also cleanliness. Tasya bhavam Shaucham. Shuchi. So there is Shaucham maybe at different level. I have written where we live, our surrounding should be clean. Where we live, our street should also clean. There are many people I have found when we went to Banaras. So it's very small street. And houses are small street and houses are just between 10 feet. And there is a small street used to go. So both people, one are living in right or left side, they put all their kachara in between. So in their side, they cannot be in other side. So all kachara is middle of the road. It's called not shaucha. So street also should be clean. Our house should be also clean. Our clothes should be also clean. Physical body should also clean. And we are interested in. Even our mind should also clean. So this we can take care of. But here the weightage given is not all this part, but only inner. So it's called Antara Shaucham. Our mind should be clean. Our mind have cleanliness. Then we can ask, if mind should be clean, then what is Ashaucham is sitting inside our mind, which is not clean, which cannot keep our mind clean. What are the dust? What are the kalmasham? Then I have given some name of the what is sitting, what is ashaucham sitting in our mind. So it says jealousy, anger, hatred, fear, selfishness, self-condemnation, guilt, pride, even possessiveness, etc., etc. This is only small, but these all are called ashaucham. Every day we take baths for what? To keep our body clean. Every day we always sweep our room to keep room clean. Even where we used to sleep, we keep their bed also clean. But sometimes we forget to clean our mind daily. So if we clean our mind daily, it's called shaucham. And we can say, how can we clean our mind? Cleanser, no? What is the cleanser of our mind? So there are many things I have written here, but just now it comes in my mind. Prayer works. Prayer, prarthana. There are meditation are also available. There are different type of meditation. One is called value-added meditation. We keep on telling the importance of value to our mind in meditation, how much it is important. So through this way, we are cleansing our mind. So one way is meditation. Another way I can call is a prayer. If you are self-honest to ourselves, so we can pray to Lord. Okay, oh Lord, I know there are some impurities are sitting in my mind. You please take away. I don't know how to keep them out. If we keep on doing prayer like this, then one day will come, Ishvara will help us. There is a one story. Whatever we ask from Ishvara, it always happens. To say there is a one story I have heard from somewhere, there is one katha was going on. In katha, there is one kathakara. He was telling in the katha, whatever you offer to Lord, everything is accepted. If you do prayer, is accepted. Whatever you do, you have to say Krishnarpana. Because this katha was on Bhagavatam. They say you have to say Krishnarpana. So one elderly lady was listening this. Then she has decided from today, whatever I do, I will do Krishna Arpanam, Krishna Arpanam. So morning she gets up and she used to clean her house daily. Before taking bath also, she used to clean. So she swept everything. She has gathered all dust and she used to put some outside somewhere in dustbin. So when she was pouring in the dustbin, she reminds, okay, Kathakara said, you have to speak Krishna Arpanam. So she has just poured this kachara in the dustbin and she says, Krishna Arpanam, I'm just offering into Krishna. So day by day, every day, she keep on doing this Krishna Arpanam, does not everything, but they say after 1 month, Lakshmi ji in the Vaikuntha, only story, she was very angry and she asked Lord Vishnu, what is this going on? Our whole, this Vaikuntha is full of dust. Everywhere when I see it's full of dust. What is this? Why your devotees are pouring dust here? So Bhagavan says, whatever give me with Bhaktya, Krishna Arpanam, I can't say no to her. So I'm accepting. So if Ishvara is ready to accept whatever we offering, even dust, so we can offering our impurities sitting inside the mind. Bhagavan definitely will accept. So if we do prayer like this, our ashaucham will go. So this is we have given to Bhagavan. You take care of our ashaucham. But there is another method. We can keep ashaucham outside. And the name of this to keep ashaucham outside is Pratipaksha Bhavana. Very well known in Vedanta. We have to put a fourth. So there are 3 words, Prati, Paksha, and Bhavana. Prati means opposite. Paksha means stand. And Bhavana, we can take as a deliberate. To take opposite stand deliberately is called Pratipaksha Bhavana. So how can we have Pratipaksha Bhavana? So one primary condition is we should be self-honest to ourselves. Then only we can have Pratipaksha Bhavana. Otherwise, we cannot develop Pratipaksha Bhavana. So in this, self-honesty is the must. So if I have written something only, if we have krodha, if we have anger, then what is the opposite of krodha? So I have written here, we should develop love and compassion. If somebody is angry on us, it doesn't mean we should also angry on that person. But we can hear everything with love and compassion. One day will come, that person's anger will go. So we have to develop love and compassion to remove our anger. If we are very greedy, we are very greedy, so what should we do? It's given, you start charity. Even you can keep your nameplate and you do start donation. Some people like to keep their nameplate. Let it be. You keep your nameplate, but start charity. There is a one mantra in Samveda. Pujya Swamiji, you loves this mantra. Danena adanatara setontara. There is a whole set of verses there. Mantra is there. But there is a one bridge. Through this bridge, you can cross your negativity. So he says, Danena adanam tara. By charity, you can cross greediness. Because greediness, we can't give anything. You start giving, even from small amount. You start giving, slowly your greediness will go. Same way, akrodhena krodhatara. If somebody is angry with you, you have to stand in front of that person with smiling face. Even there is inside anger, but we should not show off because we are not Mahatma. We may angry, but we have to show them smiling face. That person cannot be angry too much. So it's called Pratipaksha Bhavana. If hatred is there, we hate someone, we should develop same thing. Prema or Karuna. If we have love and compassion, we can win the heart of every person. This, and if we are jealous for someone, jealous, what is the definition of jealousy? So it's very nice definition is given. Parasya utkrishtam drashtva jayamana santapa. Having somebody is doing some excellent thing in their own field, but there is pain starts in our heart. There is a no connection, this is totally unknown to us, but still there is a pain inside. We cannot stand somebody's excellence they are doing. It's called jealousy. Matsara. In Sanskrit, it's called Matsara. There are two words actually. One is called Matsara and another is called Irsha. They both translate as a jealousy actually, but they have different meaning. Irsha means same jealousy, but in our own circle. If there are students are studying in 12th standard, 10th standard, there are 100 students, one students are doing very well, then other student starts, whatever jealousy is called, Irsha. So among their own group, we may have jealousy, but Matsar is dangerous compared to even this Irsha also, because Matsara means we are sitting here, nobody is surrounding us, and we have read some in newspaper, another person is doing very well in his own or her own field, but we cannot read this. Having read this news, something starts happening even. Why she has got such chance? Why she has done? Why he has got? Is this all thinking are called Matsara? So without in our field, still we have some, is burning. Something is happening in our mind. Is called Matsara. And I have written jealousy, so both can be included. Matsara also. Huh? Asuya. Asuya also almost same. Is also called Matsar. It's not Isha. We should not be jealous of anything. It's called Anasuya. But if we have jealousy, then it's called Asuya. not asura, but asuya. So if we have jealousy in our mind, so only one thing, what I have told, we can have prayer for Lord. We can say to Ishvara, I have jealousy for my anyone, even my colleagues also, even for unknown person also. I don't know how I can get it out from my mind. So please help me so I can free from my jealousy. This prayer will work. And self-condemnation. We cannot accept ourselves. We always say that I have seen many person, I am not good. I know I am not good. They have feeling like that. Having seen many people, they have developed this feeling from childhood. I am not good. Is nothing good for me. Is nothing happening good for me. It's called self-condemnation. So how can come out from this? So I can say we can accept ourselves, whatever is happening in our life from Ishvara only. Good or bad, whatever is happening is coming from Ishvara, and Ishvara has given his gift of me, then I should not complain. This is called, we can come out from self-condemnation. It helps. This all are helps. After this, it will come stadium. But I think we will see tomorrow. Stadium. But we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.